Hey lovies, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Ayoka, better known as the Oracle G, and today I'm going to bring you a twin flame spread, right? It's about, I think, 6 or 7 cards that I'm going to lay. So, of course, I'm going to shuffle my cards, pull my cards first, and then I'll go into interpreting it, okay? Now, we know that, the journey isn't about what your twin is doing for you or what they're not doing for you. It's about the mission, okay? The soul level reason why you two are even connected, okay? So that's what I like to dive into. Again, this is a very, how can I put it? It's not an easy journey, y'all, okay? But it's not easy because you're being challenged to face your own mirror, to heal your own trauma, to release what doesn't serve you any longer, okay? And as we know, healing is never easy, right? But however, it's worth it because the blessing out of all of it is your level up, is your evolution, okay? Now, let me jump in. Of course, you guys already know every twin is on a different stage of their journey, so you want to take what you need, leave what you don't need, use discernment. If you are triggered, face your mirror, not my comment section, of course. If you do want to get your own personal twin flame reading, definitely reach out to me via my website, or you can send me a message, okay? Also, I do offer twin flame coaching, divine feminine classes. I got all types of stuff going on. I got a collection called She Who Rises, and then I have one that's He Who Rises. All right, so check that out. It's a bunch of memorabilia, like from t-shirts to bags. It's a lot of stuff, y'all. So I do encourage you to go check out my website. It's a new website I just dropped or designed maybe about a month ago. It's www.wearedivinelyrooted.com. Okay, now let's jump right on in and set my intentions. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my true guides, for showing up. Thank you for protecting us as we go through these portals. And I ask that you speak through me loud and clearly, and that this message reaches the right people at the right time in the right places. All right, so this is going to be about your role, okay? What is your role in this situation? The Four of Pentacles. Interesting. And it's like you're here to literally release what you've been holding on too tightly to. Like old stories, fear, control. Your soul is literally teaching you freedom. It's teaching you surrender and emotional openness, okay? You're here to break the generational patterns of holding on to love, like holding love hostage, right? Now it's time for you to break that generational pattern. Now let's see what their role is. Tell me about their role. The Two of Swords comes out, right? And that's all about, of course, indecisiveness. Wearing a blindfold, okay, to the truth. But I'm going to go deeper into this because I know I said I wanted to wait before I start clarifying. You two share purpose. Three of Wands comes out. The path forward. The Emperor. Oh, that's only about 4 cards, y'all. My bad. I thought I had more. Alright, but I do want to pull a bonus card for you guys. And so what came out was have faith in your dreams, and then your dreams need a practical plan. Okay? They need to be, let's just say, grounded. And I do want to pull from the Lightworkers Oracle. Too many messages. karmic clearing. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. So just remember, right? True union really requires openness. Okay, you got to let go in order to receive more. All right, so just remember that with the Four of Pentacles. Release what doesn't serve you any longer, like whatever you're holding on too tightly to. And of course it feels like it's like you could be holding on to your safety, right? And when I'm not saying like you're being harmed in any way, if you are being harmed in any kind of way, when it comes down to physical abuse and things like that, you got to get moving. Even emotional abuse, even verbal abuse, like that's just too much. Okay, you're not supposed to just accept anything, even when you're in a twin flame dynamic. That's not what you're called to do. All right, but it's something around your stability. It's just something around, you feeling safe. Okay. So definitely work on your root chakra is what I just heard, right? So that you can ground yourself. But you both literally are standing at the crossroads, really possibly avoiding to make a decision. And I definitely feel like their energy is there too. Okay. But it's more because, again, you could be still holding on too tightly to something here, and that's why you won't necessarily make that decision that you need to continue to move forward. There could be some inner conflict, especially around the steps in this journey. And really this is about choosing your soul over fear, right? Truth over silence. It's time to really just unlock the heart and see clearly what's ready to shift. You can't see that if you're indecisive, wearing the blindfold, refusing to make a decision, holding on too tightly. You get it? Okay, so the vision, I feel like, is expanding here with the Three of Wands coming out. And let's see. So with your shared purpose, your souls are really being called to like think bigger. Okay? Stop waiting for something to happen. Stop waiting for your ships to come in. This is about you expanding. Like you guys are literally supposed to be stepping into whatever mission it is that you have, and it's global. It's not small time. Okay, like you're way too big to play small. Okay, that's how I'm hearing it. You're way too big to play small. And I mean, this is major. This is spiritual, like on a spiritual level, too big. Okay, and so now you're supposed to step into your mission that's global with impact, all right, and full of forward movement. Not just sitting there just waiting for it to kind of come to you, right? You may be feeling the energetic pull towards the next level of collaboration. The future is definitely calling, but are you answering it, or are you just waiting? Right? So it's time to make those moves, right? Because the divine masculine energy is grounding the mission here with the emperor, and that's good, right? Because now we're operating in that duality, whether it's yours or whether it's your counterparts. The emperor says it's time to build, it's time to lead, it's time to stabilize, right? It's time to step into the role of a sacred structure, be the protector, be the visionary, be the not the saboteur, right? You're supposed to be all of these things, right? Because divine order is being restored to you in the connection. So you got to have faith. Like whatever it is that you're envisioning, you got to have faith in that. You can't give up. And Spirit is telling you, don't give up now. Right? Even if union feels far, even if the vision isn't clear, keep believing in what's possible. Okay? Your manifestation literally is in motion, 911. Right? Even though your dreams may need practical plans, it's basically saying it's time to bring heaven to earth. It's time for you to make the vision tangible. So set goals, align your routines, and prepare physically and spiritually for what you're building together. Okay? This connection is going through a deep purification. Old soul contracts, ancestral pain, personal karmic loops are being dissolved now. Like this is making room for new levels of divine love, clarity, and co-creation. Okay? This reading is a direct download. You're not just connected for love, you're connected for legacy. The fear, the indecision, and the holding back, they're temporary. The vision, the purpose, the divine mission, it's eternal, y'all.